Well, guys, we got a great one here because it seems every terrorist's favourite magic grandpa is back and forming what many are calling the Islamo-Communist Party of Great Britain. This, I'm sure you've all seen by now, with various soy-injected tosspots screaming from the rooftop about how Magic Grandpa will be the next Prime Minister and all this bollocks. Politics Joe being a perfect example of said soy-injected tosspots screaming in their Y-fronts over a serial election loser starting a new party.
Like the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived.
Shit, there are recent posts about this new party gaining 200,000 and then 300,000 members shows their pure delight at this, but the idiots have completely ignored this party doesn't even have a fucking name, let alone a membership count the utter clowns. Of course, their gullible followers will take what they say as the truth and think they're all members, which might actually benefit the country and not this party, because many won't bother becoming a member when the party's actually formed, thinking they've already done it. Of course, the reality is they don't have any members because the website this lot have all flocked to is a bloody mailing list, not a political party membership application or even the website of a political party. In fact, it's so flawed I've signed up for it 10 times using fake names and emails for the shit and giggle of it. And I say that as someone who 100% supports this new political party, to the point that when I heard about it, I literally said, let's go Magic Grandpa. And shit, I've been laughing my ass off about this plan since his new party was announced like 3 weeks ago, including trolling various tosspots screaming about how this party will win the next election and do all this crap. Likely because they follow Politics Joe and believe their bullshit posts, I assume. Obviously though, they're completely ignoring various polls and common sense that show all they would do is help Reform get more seats and let the Tories become the opposition instead of Labour. Shit, Corbyn might as well call this new party the Reform Assistance Party, because that's what he'll do based on this, all while the demented left-wing shitweasels that support it think it's doing the bloody opposite. As I said, it's bloody great. In fact, maybe doctors could use these prats for future psychological research into how ideology makes you the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet, because history and data don't support their delusional dreams of a Corbyn-led government, do they? This, I'm sure many of my older viewers will know, because past elections have shown the country won't vote for a guy that, with the exception of some COVID crap, has supported anyone that hates this country and everything destroying it as we speak. And shit, to top it off, they even have people like this going on national television the other day spouting outright communist crap.
How much people are yearning for a genuine alternative to Starmer, an alternative that I don't think Reform is offering. And I think that young people are going to join. I think in the short term, talking about an end to austerity, a free Palestine, nationalisation, genuine nationalisation, these are the things that people actually want. I actually think that this party, if it has a really genuinely militant socialist programme, I think in the future it will take votes away from Reform as well, because it's going to concentrate on working class issues. It's going to concentrate on the sort of politics that could actually unite people.
From you, it's happening. I've signed up. I want this party to fight for real socialism, for real change. That means revolution. What do you mean by revolution?
I mean, we need to completely overhaul the capitalist system. I think capitalism is a system which is based on profit, right? The way the economy is run is on the basis of profit and not need. What I'm arguing for is an economy that's planned on the basis of need, where ordinary workers can have control over their lives, a say over what is going on.
But you have to pay for that.
Means,
yeah, that's right. Can I just ask, where do you get the money from?
And that means nationalising without compensation.
You can do
in a
that.
serious way. There is a lot of money in
Where
society.
is it?
I'll tell you. You know what's funny is there's also been protests outside of this.
No, tell me where the money is.
I'm telling you, outside of the hotels in Canary Wharf, right?
Yeah.
And people are angry about asylum seekers in a hotel in Canary Wharf. And if they turned around, they would see there's plenty of money in London sitting in Canary Wharf.
Okay.
London is the 6th richest city in the world. There's plenty of money.
How are you going to get
There's
that money?
plenty of money.
How are you going to get that money?
Through expropriation, through nationalisation,
you're
through a
literally going to
mass
steal.
movement.
Yeah, the naivety and stupidity is off the scale in equal measure here, as is any sort of idea that these clowns will prevent Reform from gaining votes. In fact, I think Farage and every Reform voter must thank Jeremy Corbyn for helping elect Reform in 2029, and the entire country can thank him for ensuring that Labour won't get in next time round, as polling currently has Corbyn stealing a good 10 to 15% off Labour and a few percent from the other left-wing scumbags. This means that they'll likely retain their pro-Islam seats that they've already got here, but gain no more. Or shit, Zara Sultana could lose her seat, and certainly will before this party ever costs Reform a seat, I would bet. But what's even more beautiful about all this is that none of the lefty tosspots celebrating it have the brain capacity to realise it's turkeys voting for Christmas again. There's literally no way from this that these clowns come out on top, and I fucking love that. So, let's go Magic Grandpa.
Pandemic